The time has come for you to stop allowing people to play with you. They knew what they was doing the whole time. They're very aware. Some people are just manipulative and narcissistic. But it's up to you to use your discernment and understand what you deserve, to understand your worth. Understand if you are in a moment of pause, it's divine introspection. Everything is happening for a reason. Your soul is not in a rush. Make sure that anybody that's interested in you just not after lust. People just be wanting to experience you. Ain't no effort after that. And it's kind of sad when the cat comes out the hat. But we just living in an era where you gotta protect your peace. Know who you are and affirm before you go to sleep. You gotta just be. Slow down, be mindful of what you see. Give yourself time. Don't just wake up and grind. Self-love and self-care is important. Pour into your cup. Make sure that you're okay. Be a good friend to yourself. Be a good wife to yourself. Be a good mother to yourself. Be a good sister to yourself. Sometimes we make sure everybody okay and we don't realize that we're not putting ourselves first until we're drained. But don't worry, don't doubt, because life gonna go on. Only thing that can stop you is you. You thinking you can't do it. You thinking that you being punished when spirit is really trying to teach you a lesson. Sometimes you be in between a lesson and a blessing. You either gonna choose to stay in that lesson or you gonna choose to walk towards your new beginnings. Because when one door closes, a million more opens, and I'm pretty sure you know this. It's nothing to be scared of. The only thing you're scared of is fear, and that's an illusion. So what else is there to be scared of? We gotta be that innocent child that we was before the world shaped us. I barely remember half of the shit I went through, but I know that my light was dim enough for me to forget who I was or not be who I wanted to. And that's where you give your closure. That's where your closure come from. Accepting that some people wasn't loved. They couldn't give you love. And also reassuring yourself that you didn't deserve to be called those names. You didn't deserve the abandonment. You didn't deserve the treatment in general. And it's going to take some healing. And it's going to take time. But make sure you lean on the divine for real. All you got to do is wake up and do your best. Love yourself. Pour into you. Be intentional. Productivity could look like anything to you. You know, success could mean anything to you. You don't have to live by definition. What they created, create your own life. If you wake up, you make your bed, you do your yoga, you say your affirmations, you work out, you take a walk, you read a book, you shower, you're productive. Some people don't get up off their ass. Some people wake up, roll over on their phones for hours and order food. If that's your rest day, ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm talking about people that do it consistently. You got to put some actions towards your manifestations and what you want out of life. You can't just sit there in the bed affirming all day and don't get up. You got to meet your higher self where it's at. The version of you that you see you becoming is not the version of you that lay in the bed all day or drink all day or smoke all day. Sometimes you got to cut off habits, people, places, and things that don't align with your vision, your purpose, your mission. And it's bittersweet to cut people off that you wanted around in general, because time never mattered. But we just got to be grateful for experiencing them, even though they may have not cherished you. These people are uniquely made, I can tell you that. That's why you got to protect yourself. You got to be on your 10. Because you give them an inch, and they might take a mile. Only if you let them. You got to be the authority over your life. You got to have that wand in your hand and create your magic. Gosh, you got to do them something. Don't be scared of this world. All people do is talk. As far as when it comes to the internet. Yeah, there's some crazy bitches in this world. What I'm saying, if you doing you, keep doing you. Don't let nobody come in your motherfucking universe and tell you and point the finger. Oh, you wrong. You need to stop. No, bitch, you need to focus on mind your motherfucking business. Mind your business. You could just tell that when you're on your spiritual journey and people are uneducated, it triggers them. They do anything except try to understand. But that's none of my business. I got it figured out. I'm good. I don't know about you, because I know if I was straight and I was at peace, I wouldn't be worried about nobody else. You got to understand that people got their own walk in their own path regardless. But like I said, don't be scared to be alone. Do not settle for comfortability, things that feel familiar. Do not stay in the same cycles. It has to end for new beginnings to begin. You're worth more than what you may be settling for. And that new chapter is right behind that door that you need to close. Allow yourself to grow. Don't be too hard, because we're supposed to live easy. We're supposed to just be really at ease. You know what I mean? Definitely not overthinking, because overthinking is just, you're doing too much at this point. Why are you taking it that far, that deep? When all you gotta leave it at is, I'm divinely blessed, protected, and highly favored. All is well and working out for me. I say, if I'm thinking differently, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm creating. That's what I'm manifesting. If your thoughts are powerful, your words are powerful, I'm gonna make sure that I'm speaking nothing but peace, love, and abundance. Not that I'm faking it, but baby, I know, I'm aware of what I'm speaking. You are the magician. Continue to stand in your creativity, your willpower, your confidence. Go after what you want. Ain't nothing stopping you. We got nothing but time. Time is an illusion, and it's never too late. Age is an illusion. We start aging when we start moving our body. So make sure that your whole wellness, your mind, body, and soul, again, is reflecting how you want to look when you're 60. Your eating habits, drinking, whatever you're consuming, your behavior, how you speaking, are you moving? You can get up and do a little chest slide, a little 1-2 twerk song every day, and you're going to feel better. Because we have 7 energy chakras in our body that represents our oneness with the universe. Your crown is connected to the consciousness and spirit. Your third eye is connected to your mind's eye, your vision, your intuition. That sense of knowing without being able to see. It represents truth. You got your throat chakra. The one I'm using now to speak life and my truth and motivate you. Not being scared to stand up for yourself and talk that shit in your heart. Go ahead, keep it open. You can't allow what you've been through close that. Oh, I'm never gonna love again. Open your heart, love, and keep it open. And when it comes to that solar plexus, that's your willpower. That's like your confidence. You being able to take action and get up. Your sacral chakra is like your sensual, your sexual creativity, that fire that's in you. And then that root chakra, that's just like your groundedness, your security, you feeling safe, not living in fear. But like I said, once you focus on you and you make the conscious decision to just pour into you, it's going to change for the better. Stop looking outward and look within. I'm just in a whole bunch of different eras at one time. Soft life era, my glow up, my detachment, my money magnet, my divine feminine. I don't know. My self-love. It just feel like for once it's about me, and that's how it should feel for you. But when you're stepping into spirituality, people feel like it's a trend and they could just say the universe and everything falls in place. But what a lot of people don't know is once you are reaching out to the universe is going to give you some work to do. It just doesn't happen overnight. It's not manifest, get everything you want right away. You have to do some shadow work so spirit knows that you're ready to receive for real. And not be triggered when you walk in certain rooms or fumble the bag because you lack discipline. You know what I mean? I'm just throwing there that I have an ebook in my bio called Affirmations for Every Era. Link is in my link tree. Whether you're seeing this on whatever platform, go to the link and it's there. But what I'm saying, we got to pour back into ourselves. We got to affirm ourselves of things that people never told us. They didn't tell you you was powerful when you was growing up. They didn't tell you you was beautiful. They didn't tell you you was the one. You know why? They didn't want you to know you was the one. But that's your job to realize that. Your job and your responsibility is to love on you, make sure that you're happy, and create the life that you desire. Ain't nobody coming to save you. I preach a lot of the same shit, but like I said, some people have deeper realizations. And you're not going to have one spiritual awakening. You're going to continue to shift timeline from the 3 to the 5 to extension. Once you first start awakening, you, oh, I get it. Bitch, you going through a whole nother awakening after that. Whenever you're so ready, but it don't stop. The elevation don't stop. The healing don't stop. The grind don't stop. So you shouldn't stop. You shouldn't give up on yourself. Especially if you ain't really got nobody to help uplift yourself. You are your ancestors' wildest dreams. And even though this system is full of shit, we may have a little bit more freedom than they did. And they want us to do our best with what we can do with it. And think strategically how to change it. Not through violence. No, because a lot of power is in silence. Sometimes you just gotta let it be, let it flow, let it grow. But you are the answers to your prayers. All these people are doing is projecting. You gotta have that discernment where if it's not uplifting you, then it's trying to dim your light. Don't nobody need to tell you what to do or how to do it, because you have an intuition and a discernment on you that's gonna guide you. And the universe is gonna give you all the answers, signs, and synchronicities that you need. But you gotta believe. Gotta open your mind to receive. How you trying to walk a path with your eyes closed? How you trying to breathe and your nose closed? How you trying to see with your eyes closed? You can't be trying to do something, then the actions of it is showing the opposite. You know what I mean? You gotta release, let go. Stop holding on to the trauma. Stop staying in that victim mentality. Don't restrict yourself because of what you've been through. Allow that shit to motivate you because you got through it. This is an experience. This is a journey that's very divine. It's precise. So whatever you have went through so far, you needed it. Whatever you're going through now, persevere through it. Because you get stronger and stronger every time you face something in life. It's always something. Don't get me wrong. It's always something. We gonna get aggravated. We gonna get frustrated. But we just have to take those experiences and learn how to react differently. Don't allow this world to get to you. You got to be unbothered. You got to be unshakable. And you don't have to be perfect to be powerful. Remember that.